Love comes in many shapes and sizes, whether it's a bond of romance, sisterhood, friendship, or, something more. There is no shortage of anime celebrating the ties that bind two girls, or more, cause we don't judge here. From cute slice of life to war drama to pretty much the entire magical girl genre, there is something out there for everyone looking for love at its purest. Yuri in Japanese translates to lily. Yuri refers to the Japanese fiction dealing with romantic, sexual, and emotional relationships between females. It's one of the largest and most widely known genres in Japan. With influence across a wide spectrum of anime and manga, today we're going to be talking about the top 10 Yuri anime series, at least in my opinion. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates from us. Without any further delay, let's begin.
Ne, Nekoyama-san? なんで隠すの？だって、恥ずかしいし。恥ずかしいって何よ今更。それに、隠してたら洗えないじゃないです。
In the list of top 10 Yuri anime series, at number 10 we have Inugami-san to Nekiyama-san. Yachiyo Inugami loves cats, but her behavior and mannerisms make her dog-like. Conversely, Suzu Nekiyama loves dogs, but her sleepy, introverted self has frequently been compared to a cat. So when these two high school students meet from neighboring classes, are introduced to each other, sparks immediately fly. It's a Japanese 4-panel Yuri manga series by Kusushiro, serialized in Ichijinsha's Comic Yuri Hime since November 18th, 2011. It has been collected in 6 tankobon volumes as of July 2018. An anime television series adaptation by Seven aired in Japan between April 10th and June 6th of 2014. With each episode only 3 minutes long, it takes less than an hour to watch the first season of this quirky, hilarious Yuri. Wild, explosive, and vibrant Unigami-san to Nekiyama-san tells the comedic tale of two high school girls and their less than normal relationship.
ちゃんと取れよ。あら、美味しそうね。伊助さん。お腹が空いたんなら、負け犬エリアに送ってあげるわ。
Another Yuri anime gem to air the same year is Riddle Story of Devil, an action series revolving around assassin Tokuku Azuma. She, like many other of her classmates, have enrolled in Myojo Academy for one thing: to kill fellow student Haru Ichinose. Whoever does kill her will have any wish granted. However, complications start to arise as, instead of killing Haru, Tokuko falls for her. Now, Tokuko wants Haru to live, no matter what. It is the best kind of romantic action plot, where one character vows to use their trained assassin skills to protect their love interest from harm. This is one exciting Yuri anime not to miss. Also called Akuma no Riddle, is based on Yun Koga and Sunoo Minakata's manga series of the same title. Despite premiering while the manga was in the middle of publication, the anime adapts the full story of the manga, with a few additions and alterations. At number 8 we have Sakura Trick, and yet it's another lovely Yuri series that came out in 2014. Haru Takayama and Yu Sonada have been best friends for years. However, their new high school lives are challenging, shoving lots of unwanted changes onto the two. After a tender moment together alone in their classroom, Haru and Yu share an intimate kiss. From that moment on, everything between them changes too. Their special friendship deepens and blossoms into something entirely new, entirely difficult, and yet entirely wonderful. This heartwarming school and slice of life Yuri anime are full of both goofs and uplifting moments that make it a Yuri anime worth watching. The series began serializing in Habunsha Seinen Manga magazine, Manga Time Kirara Miracle, magazine from March 2011. An anime television adaptation by Studio Dean aired in Japan between January and March of 2014.
クレア、なんてこと。銀子、好きを忘れないで、諦めないでいてくれてありがとう。
At number 7, we have Yuri Kuma Arashi. Humanity lives behind a wall of severance that separates them from the man-eating bears outside. Kuri Hasubaki hates these bears, but when two sneak inside her school disguised as fellow students, everything she knows will be tested. Secrets will become unraveled. Kisses will be exchanged. Released in 2015, Yuri Kuma Arashi has an unusual and strange premise. There is a lot to unravel with its heavy motives and symbolism. All of this psychological drama's themes are hidden under several layers of meaning. At least it is a one-of-a-kind even among all of the other great Yuri anime to have come out this last decade. The series was first announced via a website in August 2012, where it was referred to as Kunihiko Ikuhara, or the Penguin Bear Project. The series first aired in Japan between January 5th, 2015 and March 30th, 2015, and is licensed in North America by Funimation. A manga adaptation, illustrated by Akiko Morishima, was serialized in Jintosha's Comic Verse magazine between February 2014 and April 2016, and has been licensed in English by Tokyo Pop under the title Yuri Bear.
こんにちは。加瀬さん、いらっしゃい。迷わず来れた？大丈夫。何度もマップでチェックしてたし、すぐには。
At number 6, we have Kase-san in the Morning Glories. Kase-san is one of the cutest OVAs from this last decade. Based on the manga series by the same name, this heartwarming story between local Green Thumb Yui Yamada and track star Tomoka Kase follows their relationship after they start dating. It is their last year of high school, and with college coming soon, both girls have to make important decisions about their futures. Adorably animated, this OVA also features an extremely relatable dilemma. Yui knows she isn't as talented as Tomoka. Tomoka has big dreams as an athlete and wants to continue chasing them in university, but how can Yui follow if she knows she won't get in? Filled with both hilarious scenes and surprisingly vulnerable conversations, this is one Yuri treasure from 2018 that everybody needs to see.
おはよう、しのぶ。おはようございます。
At number 5, we have Miss Vampire Who Lives in My Neighborhood. Another cute gift from 2018, Miss Vampire Who Lives in My Neighborhood follows Akari Amano, who, in true fashion, decides to promptly move in with local vampire Sophie Twilight, after being rescued by her in the woods. Even though Sophie still sleeps in a coffin, it turns out she has some very different mannerisms than the vampires in the legends, such as buying blood online instead of drinking from humans. If you love both Moe and Yuri, this vampiristic romantic comedy about two very different girls' lives together and the shenanigans that follow is definitely a must-watch.
なんだ今の声は。なっちゃんのバカ、スケベ。私に何したのよ。責任取ってよ。
Number 4 on the list, we have Konohana Kitan. Yuzu is a bright and cheery fox girl who just started a new job at Konohanatai, a hot springs hotel located in a beautiful and vibrant spirit village. She is very excited to work there, but sometimes this excitement lands her in trouble. It seems there is a lot for Yuzu to learn. As the others at the inn teach Yuzu how to fulfill her new position, she slowly learns more and more about the amazing spirit world that she lives in. Konohana Kitan is one fantasy slice of life that is easy to consume, unhindered by a complicated plot. What you see is what you get. Fox girls having fun working at a hot spring and getting intimate with one another. That's what I call culture. At number 3, we have Kanamiyo. In this powerful ONA short, Kanamiyo tells the story of a young woman who finds a tree goddess after crashing her bike in a storm. The tree goddess's shrine is being torn down for construction, and it seems the destruction is taking its toll on her. The young woman takes the tree goddess home and cares for her. As they live together with what time the tree goddess has left, their relationship deepens into love. Needless to say, this 5-minute Yuri short doesn't end happily. It is a heartbreaking raw look at change, life, and loss. However, a Yuri anime worth watching, with unique animation and amazing music adds to its emotional weight.
ほら、脱がせてあげる。ダメ、優しくして。
It is a little ironic that the oldest series on this list, with its first season having aired in 2011, is also the one with the youngest characters. Because of this, it is also the one with the least amount of actual Yuri. Yuru Yuri follows the 4 members of the Amusement Club, an after-school group that exists solely to amuse its members. Akari Yakuza has had a lonely last year in elementary without her older friends. Now that she is finally in middle school, she is excited to see them again. She joins their amusement clubs in the hopes of being able to hang out with them. Now, if only they would remember she was there.
誰に選ばれても嬉しいのかもしれないけど。
Finally, at number 1 we have Bloom Into You. The best Yuri anime of the decade is by far the sweet, beautifully genuine, and earnest love story of Yu Koito and Toko Nanami in Bloom Into You. For once, there's a Yuri anime that isn't focused on slice of life or comedy. This is a true love story. And Bloom Into You treats it with the drama and maturity that the best love stories deserve. For a girl who has always loved classical shoujo romance manga, Yu feels strangely empty when she finally receives her first love confession. Thinking this means she will not ever get to experience love at all, Yu enters high school feeling disheartened. However, when the next love confession she receives is from the attractive student council president Toka, Yu finally realizes she may get the chance to feel something after all. With that being the list, I do want to give an honorable mention to the anime Citrus. The only reason I didn't mention it in this list is because most people already know that it is a beautiful Yuri anime, so don't yell at me in the comments because I didn't forget about Citrus. I just wanted some new and old Yuri anime that some of you may not have heard of. So, with that being said, I've been broken obsessed in my otaku ways, and if you love top 10 animes, anime analysis videos, and anime recommendations, then consider hitting that subscribe button. I've been broken obsessed in my otaku ways, and I will see you lovely people next time.
Like nothing's ever